What? 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 What do you mean sides with Blackbeard now? Yo, 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 welcome back to another video. My name is Robertini De'Source, and I'm a music producer who also happens to like anime and games, and we are back with another One Piece reaction. We are doing episode 735 to episode 738. Very excited. I can't wait to show you guys. Of course, the way that I do this is I show you guys only a sample of my reactions, and then at the end, what I do is I pick one of the episodes from these batches of episodes and we talk about the music. So stay tuned to the end for that. So if you like this video and if you like the other content on the channel, hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you know when I drop a video every week. Also, I have exclusive music production and anime content on Patreon. So if you want to see more of the reactions, definitely go check the Patreon page out. The link to the page is in the description, as well as all of my music production content as well. I'm very excited to get into this. So without further ado, let's hop into it, and I hope that you guys enjoy. Oh, this is about to spread all over the world. You already know. Oh, that's right. Ah. Of course, because SABO is fighting Burgess. Wow, SABO made quick work of him. Or not quick work. That's what Burgess gets. Yo, I hope SABO just finishes him off. Finish him off, please. Please finish him off. That's right, because they can steal devil fruits from people. Oh, he is... Dang, he is hitting a nerve. Wow. Rocked him. Yo, SABO's that dude too. Oh. I like how things get interesting right after Doflamingo's defeat. It's pretty dope. Oh, did he disintegrate him completely? Yo, did he actually kill him? Oh, did he actually just kill him? That would be tough. Wow. I think he killed Burgess. That is so awesome. That is so awesome. Wow. See, this is what's so interesting to me about all of this. Some characters die, but then some don't. And how they're going to view Luffy. Because Luffy defeated Doflamingo. But technically, Doflamingo was part of the Warlords. Even though he technically resigned afterwards. But then they said never mind. Wow, that's an interesting situation. Where are these people going to go? That's another thing. They have no homes. This is real stuff right here going on. I just wonder what's going to be said. The words of the government is going to have the most impact here. Being peaceful and poor, or being poor and distress? What's more important? It's pretty clear that these citizens here, they value the life of peace, even beyond the just having, you know, any sort of way to support their living, even if they're poor. It's so interesting to me. This is so real, because in real life, like, that's really how it is sometimes. You know, money isn't everything. You know, sometimes it's important to live a peaceful life, to have, you know, to be in a place where there's no violence. That's so real. Wow, that's interesting. All right, let's keep going. Oh, he's saying this on a video transponder snail? Oh, the government's not gonna be happy about this. Oh. No way. No way. Oh, Fujiroda is about to be in trouble. I'm shocked about this one. Oh, this is gonna change. Wow. Yo. And they know it. Oh, this is gonna change everything. Oh. Fuji Oda knows exactly what he's doing. There's no way that he's doing this. This is not expected. I thought the government was gonna lie. Oh my god. If the other admirals find out. Oh. Wow. Yo. Dang. The whole world's about to be shook up. Oh no. Wow. This is going to be interesting. Wow, wow, wow. What an episode, y'all. What an episode. That was pretty interesting. Um what I liked about this was the fact that obviously there's going to be more kind of just more opportunity for things to calm down. I liked how they kind of kept things going with the story though. That was pretty nice. Sabo took quick work of Burgess, which is good because Burgess is a piece of you know what. That entire crew. Blackbeard, I can't wait until that battle with Luffy and Blackbeard. If that does happen. When Luffy reaches Blackbeard, I want Luffy to rip him apart for real. But that's for another time. Um but let's see, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so really the most interesting thing was just this whole last part here. So at the end of the day, the government has a lot of control of what goes on in the world. Obviously, yes, we have the pirates, you have the seven warlords, you have the emperors, but to the citizens, to the world, all the information is always revered through the government, right? So the fact that Fuji Oda is admitting that they made a mistake, and the fact that Doflamingo was someone that, you know, they shouldn't have trusted, it's gonna change everything. I can't believe Fujiroda is doing that. When the government finds out, are they gonna fire Fujiroda? Because they probably were they probably knew what was going on with Doflamingo. They know exactly what's going on. They know that Doflamingo had SAD and that he was probably selling that stuff to Kaido, right? So why would he do this? That's what's most interesting. And now the news is gonna spread out that Luffy and Law took down Doflamingo. Not to mention Law was technically a warlord of the sea, right? So that's going to add to a whole bunch of other things. Wow, this is going to affect everything. Yeah, this is why I was saying from the last reaction that I think Dressrosa is probably one of the most important arcs in this series. Because Marineford was definitely super important, obviously, but this one is definitely important. All of this going on, I feel like it's about to set up some very interesting stuff. I don't know what's about to happen, but I know the government's not going to be happy about this. So I can't wait to continue watching, man. Hmm? Oh, maybe he was like, he just had a feeling. Oh. No way. This is real interesting. Oh, that's tough. That is so true. Yo, Fuji Oda is the man. That makes so much sense. That's what justice is about. He's like the first one. Yo, because everybody else in the Navy, not everybody, are just complete jerks. Dang, they are knocked out. Ah, the resolve. The resolve. I haven't heard this music in a minute. Oh, what a relief. Yeah, that's tough. That is tough. Oh, man. Yo, that's the one thing. I'm gonna pause this real quick just so I could say my thoughts. But basically, this arc was so long. It was just so impactful with everything that went on. And I said this in my last reaction, but the fact that we're finally here, like this resolve, just makes it that much more satisfying. All right, let's keep going. Woo! I'm just excited. Ugh. And once again, y'all, this is what I'm saying. This is when One Piece is really gets really interestingly, or gets really good. The emotion that is attached. You feel the little people because we saw what they went through, and it makes it that much more impactful. That right there, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, is storytelling. Yeah. I swear, I feel like this is like the end of a movie right now. What? 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 What do you mean sides with Blackbeard now? What? Oh no. Oh my god. Oh, I'm sorry for getting off the camera. There's no way. That is no. Oh, yo. You gotta be kidding me. All right, let me continue watching because maybe I saw that wrong. There's no way. What is Blackbeard doing? Oh, okay. Oh. Oh my god, they are about to. Oh, they are about to sugar honey iced tea in their pants. Yo, I know he's mad. He could have taken care of Luffy and Marineford. Oh my god, the news is about to spread like wildfire. Yo, Luffy's got to become a god at this point. He just took down Kid and Hawkins. Yeah. Oh man. Yo, this is giving me chills, man. Who's their target? Military power. Oh! Oh, let me pause this for a second. That's interesting. I was thinking about Shanks. I was like, yo, like, they keep talking about this Kaido guy, right? But what about Shanks? Because he's an emperor too. So you got Luffy and Law going after Kaido, and then now you have Captain Kidd going after Shanks. That makes so much sense. Oh my god. Alright, but what about Big Mom though, right? Because technically she's an emperor too, isn't she? Who's going after her? Yo, it's gonna be. Oh, I'm gonna pause. Ooh, I'm sorry. I'm wondering. I'm sorry for pausing, but I'm wondering if this is also gonna be. Yo, I'm also wondering if the concept is like you have the worst generations all going after an emperor in themselves, and then the worst generation clashes with each other, right? Because eventually someone has to be king of the pirates. That's gonna be interesting. Wow, I did not expect this. Yo, this is fire. Drake. Oh my god. They're trying to go after Drake and Shanks. Yo. Oh. Oh, I see. Wow. That is so fire. What a line. That is so true. Yo. Yo, Fujiroda might definitely be now up there on one of my favorite characters list. That's tough. Oh, they're about to kick him off? What? 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 Yo, this is wild. Yo, this episode was on some ridiculous. Yo. Oh. Oh my god, so much happened in this episode. What in the world? This is what I'm talking about. Wow, this is a great episode. This was a great episode because of everything that's been going on. What a great way to kind of, I guess, lead into what's going to be going on in this next part of the series. Amazing. So much information. Yo, let's talk about this for a second. Okay. One, all right. Doflamingo's defeated. Everybody in the world knows. The government is pissed the fuck off. Excuse my language. Why? Because they were usually when stuff like this happens, they have to cover it up. Fuji did his thing, and he was like, "Nah, I'm telling the truth. And if you don't have a problem, if you have a problem with that, screw you." All right, that's number 2. 3. You have a situation right now where now the worst generation is about to make more moves. They've been in the new world doing some stuff. Now that they see that Luffy and Law took care of Doflamingo, now they're excited again. And on top of that, they all got their own motives. Captain Kidd. Now we're going to go to the 4. Captain Kidd. His motive with Drake. Or no, not just Drake. Not with Drake. I shouldn't say with Drake, because he's actually going after Drake. Captain Kidd's trying to go after Shanks. 5. Luffy and Law are going after Kaido. So those are 2 emperors right there. Which is wild, because I was wondering about this, because in my mind I'm like, okay, they're going after Kaido, but what about Shanks? Like, yeah, Kaido's there. I don't know if Kaido's the strongest, to be honest with you. He might be, but we all know how deadly Shanks is too. So now that there's a motive with other pirates going after Shanks, that changes everything. Am I on 5 now? Whatever. I think 5. Kuzan, right? There's no way. He's with Blackbeard now? He's with Blackbeard right now? Is he on Blackbeard? Is he on Blackbeard's crew? That can't be right. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if they're just playing games, but if Kuzan's with Blackbeard, that's going to be crazy. That's going to be absolutely crazy. And then 6, Fujiroda obviously having that conversation with Smoker. They all know what's going on, and now they're just like, screw this. Fujiroda is basically banned from the Navy right now. Does that mean he's going to have his admiral status still? Or does that mean that in order for him to continue to be part of the Navy, does he have to defeat Law and Luffy? And based on this, I don't know if he's going to do that. He might, but he seems like he has his own motive. He said that's exactly what he wanted. So what does that mean? Oh my god. And then we got a glimpse of, potentially Kaido. Well, we didn't really see him, but clearly they're about to give the news to Kaido. So how's that going to happen? And then where's Big Mom in this situation? Because I know that Big Mom is also an emperor. So is somebody going after her as well? Bruh. Wow. Okay. That's why Dressrosa might be one of the most important arcs in this entire series. Marineford, I think, is definitely up there. But Dressrosa, well, I think I'll put Dressrosa too, because Marineford is what really, really started everything. But I think in terms of importance, Dressrosa might be the most important arc in this entire series. Because this, at least in the second half of this, so far. Obviously, I've only watched, what, 2 or 3 arcs. We had Fisherman Island, which was a great little setup in terms of how the New World was going to be. Then Puck Hazard, then Dressrosa. So I guess it's only 3 arcs. So, but because Dressrosa was so long, like, it's kind of like hard to say this is the most important one, because I'm sure there's many other arcs coming up. But in terms of the second half, but what I watched so far, Dressrosa is extremely important. It's because of what's going on right now. Like I said in the last reaction, Dressrosa is that arc. Whether you guys feel about the pacing and all of that, that's a different conversation. But if you're talking about actual plot, Dressrosa is everything right now. Because now everything is starting to get set up in a way that I can't even believe. This is getting so interesting. A lot of interesting questions. So I know I've been talking a lot. Oh man, if you're here on Patreon, I hope you guys are watching this. As a matter of fact, I might even put my discussion actually in the YouTube reaction here. for sure, because I think you guys on YouTube deserve to see this as well, because this is super, super important. I want to spark some conversation. Guys, put your thoughts in the comments here on Patreon. Put your thoughts in the comments here on YouTube as well. Let's have a conversation about this all. All right? So, dang, Kiro's knocked out. They have a well-deserved sleep. Hey, I like Robin's haircut there. Okay. CP0. Oh, yeah, I know Robin knows all about CP. I'm wondering if the Revolutionary Army's been kind of on their backs too. Ah, I love how they're piling on all this stuff, man. This is some great set of episodes. This is. I'm gonna pause this real quick. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I might consider doing a rewatch, but I will say this. This is just mad random thought. I really wish I did these reactions sooner, because that whole impelled down, like, I just wish I did reactions to this entire series. So I'm just going to apologize to any of you guys who are watching this and you guys don't see episodes 1 to 686 of this anime. I started doing reactions around 687. That's when I started doing this. I wish I did reactions for all the other stuff, because, man, I had such a field day with those episodes back then, man. This is definitely one of my favorite animes of all time, for sure. I don't care what anybody says, but I'm just excited to continue this on, man, because just watching this already brings back memories. But unfortunately, you guys didn't get to see my reaction, but it doesn't matter. I just wanted to point that out. But anyway, let's keep it going. Yeah, man. That Sabo's backstory as well was really tough to watch. Ugh. Every character has so much depth in this anime, yo. Bro. I'm gonna pause this one more time, just so I could say that again. The characters in this anime, to me, has some of the best, like, overall, I think the character depth, in terms of depth of the characters, some of the best in any anime I have watched. There's definitely other animes with great character depth as well, but this is another one. It's amazing. You just like, you can look at a character and you can say, damn, I know what they went through. Damn, I feel them. Damn, I understand why they're doing what they're doing. That's what makes great characters, man. Yo, I'm reselling One Piece for me to rewatch this again. I'm not even trying to sell One Piece to you guys. Whether you're fans of the show or not, you're just watching this, trust me and believe that it is worth every episode to watch so far, because when you understand the characters, when you are in connection with the characters, when you see the stories and you see what's going on, it just makes the storytelling that much better overall. All right, let's keep going, because this is mad random. Where does Sabo get these outfits? I feel like he's wearing the same exact clothes, but they're just bigger. I just realized that. Wow. Celestial dragons are a piece of... Well, we all knew this even from before. Celestial dragons are a piece of... Wow. He fought hard to stay alive. Dragon. I can't wait till we see more of Dragon, yo. That's another thing. Ivankov. These are all bringing back memories, man. It's only been 300, no, not 300. It's only been like 200 episodes ago. Wow, Sabo is so lucky. He almost died, and Luffy's dad saved him. That's what makes it so special. Kuma! Oh! Mad, I'm sorry, guys. I'm just like, whoa, Kuma! How awesome was that? Oh, that's cool. That's really cool, man. I forgot that Kuma was also in the Revolutionary Army. Oh, man. So, but then how did he get his memory back of well, I guess maybe they'll explain. Let me stop asking questions. Kuma's that dude. That's the perfect guy to train against, to be honest. Because Kuma was that dude. Or that robot, whatever you want to say. That outfit is tough, by the way, by SABO. Yeah. What do you think you're doing? Exactly. Just thinking that he could just take Dragon. Nope. Sabo's like, you know what? Instead of hiding, let's just go right into the middle of the front lines. Hmm. And now he has the flare fruit with that move. Woo! He has the flare fruit with that move. Yeah, when Ace died. Damn. That was tough, y'all. No. Anyway, that was episode, what was this? Episode 737. What was the name of the episode? Oh, The Birth of a Legend. Pretty cool. Yeah, 737 of One Piece, yo. That was pretty nice, man. I love the fact that now we're finally learning more about Sabo and what's going on with him, because it's funny. He kind of came into the world, and I didn't even think about like how did he join the Revolutionary Army and what actually happened to him during all these years. So that was pretty cool. So I'm glad that they put that story together, and it's interesting how he lost his memory. So obviously this next episode seems like it's going to be about how he regained it back, and it looks like they gave a quick little um, flash to him reading the news of Ace's death. So I'm sure that's what has to do with that. So yeah, man, I'm loving this. We're learning a lot more about different stuff going on, and it seems like things are really progressing now, and that's really great. Wow, they didn't know. Oh, snap. Oh, that would trigger his memory. Dang, man. Ace was like literally the catalyst for a lot of stuff in this. Crazy. And he is also the son of Goldie Roger, which makes us even more crazy. Dang. Oh. Yeah, wow. Yo, I can't be dealing with this right now. Wow. Interesting music choice. Once again, this is all. Damn. Damn. They really took their time with this scene. I actually really like that. Dang, that pain that he's about to feel. I completely understand it. Woo. All of this is valid. I mean, what else can you say about that? You can't blame him. That was a great scene, by the way. I enjoyed that thoroughly. Wow, that's powerful. That's really powerful. I'm gonna pause this real quick. I don't want to ruin the mood of the scene, but I just wanted to say this is really powerful because one, what I love about this too is that Ace continues to be the catalyst for a lot of different characters within the series and even to the story. That's what makes this so powerful. That's why Ace's death was so significant. They weren't kidding when they said Ace's death would change the world. So Oda did a great job of picking a character and centralizing the story kind of around him, really. Even though it's about Luffy, of course, but like the fact that everything is going on because of Ace and Whitebeard and all of that, it's truly speaks volumes to how, once again, like I was saying earlier, the importance of character depth. It's pretty amazing to me. And I just love the symbolism here that Ace was the catalyst once again for Sabo to get his memories back. That's really powerful stuff. So let's continue. How does Dragon feel about their declaration of brotherhood? Because if that's the case, technically Dragon Sabo would be like a second son to Dragon, technically. Frankie, where are those tears, Frankie? Yep. I don't even mean to laugh, but where are they gonna get groceries from? I just thought about that. This is one of those weird anime things. It's like Dressrosa is destroyed right now, so where are they gonna get this food from? Anime. Wow, yeah. Here we go again. Yeah. Yo, Luffy. At least they made this funny. At least they made this moment funny. Wow. Wow, that was nice. That was nice. Wow, that was what was that? Episode 738. Let's see what the name of the episode was. The Brothers Bond. The untold story behind Luffy and Sabo's reunion. Okay. Pretty straightforward, man. All I gotta say was that was just complete emotional character lore for us. Once again, I don't mind any of this. This is great. I love the fact that were bringing back some of the recaps of the stuff that happened with Sabo, Luffy, all of it, everything. Um, that was a great way to really kind of to really show Sabo's importance within the story and just show the significance of Sabo and Luffy's life. That was very, very well done. This was a great episode. This was well done. I love just the attention to detail with the way with the characters, the way that were crying. Sabo going through his little phase before he got his memory back. That was beautiful to see. Um, I love the music. Everything about that was phenomenal. This was a really good kind of like break base. I mean, we've been watching so much intense stuff going on with Dressrosa. It was a nice change of pace to go back into this. And I'm noticing that the recaps are not as long. So it looks like now that we're able to get a little bit more storytelling now within the episodes, kind of. So it's going to be interesting. But who knows? It might go back up to normal. But the point of everything is that Sabo is a very important character now within the series. He's almost like, I wonder if it's like a parallelism for like Ace. Like now he's kind of the second catalyst, but I don't think so because there's so much going on now that I think the world is even bigger than now Sabo. You know what I'm saying? Even though Sabo is an important character within the series, so that's really, really cool. I look forward to them and seeing where things go. I really want Rebecca to join the crew. I don't think it's gonna happen though. It's pretty clear that she's gonna become the princess now. But who knows? Maybe she'll pull a Vivi, but she'll pull a Vivi, but then do the opposite. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, man. And the one thing I was thinking about, Sanji, Chopper, and Nami. Where is everybody else? They have no idea that none of this happened in Dressrosa, unless they got the newspapers too. Maybe they'll show a flash of that. But overall, I look forward to the next adventure that awaits Luffy. I can't wait for Luffy to reunite with the rest of the crew. That's gonna be really exciting. And I don't know when they're gonna leave this island. They've been here forever, but all right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed those episode reactions. I had a blast watching these episodes, man, because I'm loving One Piece. But I just wanted to get into the scene here, which is basically the scene where Sabo was going back in his memory and he was talking about, or he was going back and telling the story of how he found out about Ace's death. And spoiler alert for those of you guys who may have not watched. I'm assuming y'all did, but so what was interesting about this particular scene is the fact that what I found most interesting was, you would think that the music would be really, really sad, right? We all know how traumatic it was to see Ace die the way that he did. We all know how a lot of people were affected by Whitebeard. We all know the effects of the Marineford War, the biggest, most important arc in One Piece, the best arc in One Piece, in my opinion, right? So, with that being said, now they're going back into this. It was very interesting to see the kind of music choice that they use to kind of support what Sabo was feeling. Um, the moment that they told the moment that they found out about the war and everything. So let's actually play this, and you're gonna listen, and you're gonna notice that the music isn't as sad as you think it is. It's sad, but not really. It's more. It's almost like mysterious and dark. It's weird. So let's check it out. So right away, so you get this weird piano thing going on with like a string playing like one note. And then you get the flute thing. But what you notice here is that it doesn't feel sad. Like, that's the weird thing. Like, I'm listening to this and I'm like, this isn't really sad music. It's very interesting. And then the flute and the way that the music is being played, it's pretty clear to me that the key of this is in minor. Especially with the way the flute was playing. So it was a really interesting melody and song choice. So there you go. You hear the flute again. And I thought that was really interesting to me. Now, ooh. So, as you guys can hear, the music doesn't feel sad. And I think the reason why it doesn't feel sad is because this is a situation where the Revolutionary Army is making moves kind of in the background. And, like, they're just kind of, you know, they're involved with what's going on in the world, but they're keeping themselves extremely secret. And I think that's what this symbolism is for. This is just my opinion, my thought. You know, maybe I'm thinking with the music, it could have been easily another situation where it could have been sad. But at the same time, the news was so dramatic and intense. Maybe it was a symbolism of, you know, how secretive the Revolutionary Army is on how they receive their news and how people are moving. And for Sabo, this is a really traumatizing experience to the point where you don't even know if you feel sad. And obviously, Sabo in this situation, he's going to feel sad. But if you noticed, he's not really feeling sad exactly yet. He's feeling almost in a state of shock and surprise. As a matter of fact, he takes the newspaper and he's reading it, right? So that's one thing that I noticed about that. So I think that the music is narrating that feeling of surprise instead of that feeling of sadness. And that's why I think the mind, like if you listen to the flutes and you listen to the melody, that's why it sounds the way it is. That's just kind of my thought process through all of this. And it's very subtle. There's not much going on in particular. And one of the things that the music is doing, they do kind of like a swell in the volume. So you hear the music, it kind of goes along with the phrase. So once you start hearing like the trombones and the horns coming in, you know, it does a do, 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 do. So that's kind of like a sweeping thing. So it's like it gets louder and then it kind of gets a little softer. That's very common in a lot of music, really. So it's interesting to me. And what I really like about this is the fact that you have the trombones and the bass instruments. It sounds like those instruments. They're playing that same melody that the flute's playing. So the flute will play it, and then there'll be a trade-off where the bass instruments will play it. And it's a nice contrasting effect there with those two completely different instruments on opposite sides of the spectrum here. And it's all because Sabo's in a state of shock. All right, so let's see if anything changes here. See? You see how he's like really shocked right now? Of course, there is going to be an overwhelming feeling of sadness, but he cannot believe it right now. And that's why, I feel like the scene is the way that it is. Wow. Yeah. And that's what's so interesting. It's the fact that he's acting strange. And what really makes this so cool too is the fact that if you pay attention to the scene here, Sabo's breathing very, very, very heavily. Like he's breathing once again in shock. So everybody has taken the news of Ace and Whitebeard and the war, from everybody who has found out has experienced different emotions. And for Sabo, him finding out about Ace is just it pierces you, man. It doesn't really matter. And for everybody, some people feel sad. Obviously, Luffy was the one who really experienced the true pain of losing Ace. But at the end of the day, Sabo and Ace also had an amazing, amazing relationship, a very brother like relationship. So it makes sense for Sabo to kind of experience the emotion in the way that he does. And I love the fact that the music here, is not following that tradition of the sad music, because we could have gotten a very nice, beautiful sad music, of course, and that's absolutely okay, and that would have been completely fine. But I think this scene is more impactful with this different approach to the music in regards to the news of Ace. And it's literally the same repeating thing over and over and over and over again. Nothing's changing. The melody's the same. Everything is exactly the same. You just see Sabo really experiencing the pain. Just gonna pause it here. But yeah, as you guys can see, nothing's changed. So we're just gonna keep kind of letting it rock. Let's see if something changes now. Same thing. Now you get those low-end instruments playing the same melody. And now the music stops. Alright, so now the music is stopped. So now we're going to see, does the music actually change again, or does it stay consistent? So let's find out. So now here's what's interesting, and this is where silence in music is so good. Now that Sabo's in that, now that Sabo experienced that state of shock is slowly transitioning into sadness. And to me, that transition is very apparent because the music stopped. Now, as you can see, there's silence. Now, I don't remember obviously from watching specifically, but we're going to watch together. Now we're going to see if there's maybe a sad song that follows after, or does the silence indicate the feeling of sadness for Sabo? So let's check that out. A tough scene to watch too, by the way. Low key. Because we all know. Wow. Interesting. Interesting. All right. So, once again, it's funny. I watched this recently, right? And obviously I was paying attention to the music, but I didn't realize that the sad music doesn't actually continue after that. Isn't that interesting? You're listening to this, and this isn't sad. Once again, this is a very darker type of vibe. It's very interesting. Now, once again, this kind of just symbolizes the fact that this is a different experience that a character is giving, based on his emotion in response to Ace's death. So it was a very interesting music choice. You hear the pianos going in. Now, when it's going to cut back. Wow. You see how dark that is? You hear the horn instruments. You're starting to hear the strings come in, and it's playing some really interesting high notes. Now you tell me, this is not sad music. When a French horn is playing something like that, the ding dun dun dun, that's not sad. That sounds like something epic. But here's how I'm taking it. I think this is now SABO really experiencing anger. That's what this could be. Now, after we see this flashback, I think it's gonna cut back to SABO, and we're gonna see if SABO, obviously he's gonna be in tears, but we're gonna see if there's any hint of him feeling angry about the situation, which I think he does get angry. Yeah. Wow. Yep. So it's interesting. Now you're gonna see SABO really go crazy here, and listen to how the music is really dramatic. Obviously the music is super dramatic because you have these horns playing these really strong and powerful melodies. Now, because of that, this could be a symbolism of the fact that SABO's in such shock. He's just angry about the situation, and the only way he can really experience, and the only way he can get his emotion out is through what he's doing right here, because he can't believe it. He's mad, sad, upset, and shock all at the same time. That's what the music to me is symbolizing. It's pretty cool. Wow. Dang. Wow. Interesting, right? So, now that we're getting to that dramatic part, right? Notice how the music changes again. And then you also hear the heartbeat as well. So, will this transition to full-on sad music? Let's find out. And see how it doesn't? It doesn't. Yeah, as you can see, it's not full. It's not fully sad, but it almost sounds like it sounds traumatic. That's what the music is. This is SABO's experience of finding out about Ace's death, and for him, it was traumatic. And this is what this part of the music is symbolizing now. The trauma of the realization. And there you go. Interesting. And see how the music just stops. So we're gonna actually just stop here. So yeah, guys, I hope, like, if you guys have watched this episode, you guys may have watched this plenty of times, definitely go back and just listen to the scene. I'm gonna say this for every music analysis. I think it's very interesting, you know what I mean? Because, you know, choosing this style, choosing, you know, music that doesn't make you feel sad for a scene like this, to me was very, very interesting. But I think it makes this, like, the scene really, really well done. So I just wanted to give a huge shout out because I think it's well deserved. Instead of doing the traditional, you know, sad music for a scene like this. So with that being said, y'all, I hope you guys enjoyed this music analysis, and I look forward to showing you guys more as I continue watching One Piece. So until next time, let's get to the ending sequence here. Alright, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Of course, if you want to see more One Piece reactions, the links will be in the description below. Or you can click one of the end screen videos, it'll take you to another video. So definitely go check it out. And remember, go hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you know when I drop a video every week. And also, go check out the beats because I also do make beats as well. Thank you guys for watching. And of course, don't let anybody ever tell you who you can or cannot be. My name is Robertini De'Source, and I am out. Peace.